Welcome to day 224 of the 300 Movie Challenge. Today we watched the highest grossing film of January 2013, which was Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. Fallon, just go ahead.
This was exactly what I hoped it would be. Really fucking stupid. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Because this could have been, like, really, like, there's different kinds of stupid, right?
Yeah, the good thing is that it did not take itself
It's the
seriously.
enjoyable kind of stupid. Okay? It's not like the like the boring kind of stupid or the anger inducing kind of stupid. It was ridiculously stupid. And like it was bad, obviously. But
Yes.
it was I'm not actually quite sure if I want to say it was so bad it was good or if it was like here okay, in terms of like movies that I recognize as bad, but I had fun with them, I have like two kind of categories for them. I have
Okay.
the time cop movies where it's like, okay, these are bad movies, and like overall, after watching it, I'm still like that was bad, but there are still funny things about it. But then there's also like the Crystal Skull movies where it's like this is bad, but it's just so stupidly hilarious that I find it funny, right? And I think both of them are funny, but there's kind of a distinction where it's like where it's different, right? To me, Crystal Skull was so stupid and ridiculous that it was like legitimately funny, whereas Time Cop was so stupid it was like ironically funny.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And so I don't know which of those two groups I would put this in, to be honest.
I guess it's kind of a mix of both.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna ultimately have to put it in the Time Cop group, just because, especially like the middle third is just like lame and like dull and who cares.
It also has some really sketchy scenes, too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah. So like because again the beginning like bit is again so stupid it's like hilarious, and then the whole ending thing is so stupid. But then there's a few things in the middle that are like that. But again, there's other things like that are just like okay, whatever. And like again, they try to like give lore to what's happening, and it's like oh, I don't care. So whereas Crystal Skull was just complete batshit insanity all the way through. So yeah, I think we're gonna put it because basically I have
Time
like
cop.
yeah, because I have like you know the Crystal Skull, like for example, I haven't enjoyed despite faults,
Mm,
whereas Time Cop I have in like the upper part of dislike.
mm.
Right, so that's
Yeah.
kind of the two groups here. So I think I'm going to be putting it in the upper part of dislike, but like, because again, it is not good, and I could definitely see like, especially if you're watching this on your own, you're going to be like, I don't, this is dumb. Why, this is stupid. Like, why do I,
I think, yeah, you have
You
to
won't
watch it with a group
even.
of people.
yeah. So
Well, that aside, um, when you're watching it with a group of people and you don't like gore and everything, it's very entertaining to just listen to the people around you comment
Oh
about.
yeah, hear the commentary. I think that's what probably like got you to know what was actually going on.
Yeah, because I couldn't watch the movie because of the amount of gore in it and stuff.
see,
But
I was kind of worried actually at first. Well, okay, at first when we were first going to listen, it's like thinking of stuff to like not watch or whatever. I figured I'm like I saw this was rated R, and I'm like this is gonna be so dumb that like it's not gonna be that bad, right? And then
mm,
but then I was reading like the reviews, on Wikipedia or whatever, and they were talking about how it was like just uh what's the word, like unapologetic gore fest or whatever, and I was like oh shit, maybe this is bad or whatever. But after watching it, I'm like, actually, nah. I still think that this is like, okay, it was gory, but it's like it's so over the top stupid that like I wasn't bothered by it.
It's like if you take people from a ketchup factory, basically.
Yeah,
At least that's how I saw it. I was like,
yeah. It's so over the top that you're just like, all right. And again, it happens pretty fast anyway, so it's like, I mean, again, if you're like, if you really don't want to see it, like, okay, this is not the movie where you're like, I don't like gore. You know, is there something worth seeing besides that? No.
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 But
I will say that the few scenes that I did see did not bother me as much, but I would still not probably wanna-
Don't
Yeah.
recommend it to anyone with a stomach that is not suitable for any kind of gore.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's
But if you listen to people talk about it and you're in the same room looking at something else, then maybe you will get something out of it. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was very entertaining to hear you both commentate on the movie.
it was yeah.
I just know that at some point when I looked up, there was like a conjoined witch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was
That was
weird.
unnecessary.
Oh, wait. There's one thing I want to comment. There's someone named Edward in this film.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's not a person.
Hey, trolls are people too.
You're gonna say that after they, like, tried to eat Bilbo and his crew?
Those
Yeah.
were different trolls. But
Troll rights.
Yeah.
they really wanted to learn how to season the dwarfs.
Yeah, they wanted to do it the right way, after all.
Yeah,
Yeah. Then the freaking just like, okay, you know, sometimes you wonder like why actors would like do this, right?
oh yeah.
But I'm like, you know what? I could honestly see, like, if you are actually, like, you know, while they're working on this movie, I could see this being, like, a hell of a lot of fun.
Oh, like, kind of like a break joke movie.
Yeah,
kinda.
like, I'm just especially, like, the person, like, playing, like, you know...
Hansel.
Well, that, or no, just, like, the witches, like, must have been, like, had, like, so much fun just, like, being, like, as ridiculous as possible. So... Yeah, that... I don't know. I'm, and especially because like I was looking at Wikipedia and like apparently there are kind of ish plans for a sequel, and like Jeremy Renner actually has said that like the quote was something like, "Sure, I'd come back. The movie was a lot of fun" or something, and it's like, you know what? Fine, you know, I get it.
Yeah,
You want to just do something, yeah, basically.
Mhm.
Because that's the thing. Like I've kind of thought about like, what would I want to do, like, if I were to, like, act or whatever? I mean, like, I'm totally qualified, right? But, like, I would totally want to do, like, a super, like, over-the-top ridiculous villain. Like, it'd just be so fun to just, like, chew the scenery. It'd be great.
You should be a villain in a Nick Cage movie.
Oh my god.
Just, yeah, or, like, that, or, you know, anyone we've seen that's just really, I don't know. Like, okay. I'm trying to think of, like, anything I could say about this movie that's, like, you know, a normal, like, movie thing to say about it. But, like, is there anything, like...
I know one of the things that stuck out to me was that apparently there was a scene that looked straight out of a PS3 game.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
when the witches get, like, clotheslined.
The piano wire.
When their
stuff.
body, like, flies into pieces, it looks, like, really, like, very obvious and bad CGI.
So bad.
Yeah.
It was very hard to take the names of the two main characters seriously.
Yeah, no, just the fucking, the name Hansel and Gretel's like, this is so...
Hansel!
Oh my god, it's so dumb.
Oh yeah, and whenever they said Hansel, it was like Han Solo.
It's like, I think the accent of the actress or something. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
yeah, like, what else is there to
I
say?
don't, don't know.
In the very beginning, I was just like, I can't take dark fairy tales seriously anymore because of how, like, directors and retellers are always like, "Oh, let's make it like grimdark and edgy and stuff," and I'm just like, I'm kind of over it now. But then I was just like, this is not dark. This is just like Hansel and Gretel on cocaine or something.
The thing is that the Grimm fairy tales are already pretty dark. Like, if you look at the original ones, then they're pretty dark. But they don't go with the original ones. They kind of just make it what the 2018 version of dark is and stuff.
Yeah, just go with the original. Like, you want a dark retelling of Cinderella? Have the sisters cut off their toes and skin their feet. That's pretty dark. That happened in the original.
Yeah, but it's like, well, again, another example that I can think of. This is okay, different kind of dark, but the fucking Tom Cruise Mummy movie, right?
Yeah.
Where again, the point of that was it? Well, that was a different kind of dark. Where it was, we're serious and like, it's that kind of dark. And again, it's just like, all right, come on. This okay. I don't think anyone making this film was like, this is a serious movie, right? Like, I don't think anyone thought that. But yeah, it's just it's not. It's what you think it's going to be.
Yeah.
It's not any better. It's not any worse.
It's what you expect.
Yeah, and like, I mean, again, I would argue if you want to see some like really stupid, ridiculous, well, because even
watch Ghost Rider.
Yeah, probably.
I want to watch Ghost Rider again.
Yeah, Ghost Rider is just Because the thing is, for this, like, the funny stuff is more so like just the ridiculousness of the action and like how terrible the dialogue is.
But Ghost Rider had a magic 8-ball.
Well, Ghost Rider
it had like the Ghost Rider.
Yeah, well,
and,
that's
like,
the thing.
all the different types.
Like, there is actually some decent like effects in Ghost Rider, and then also like the character of Nicolas Cage, of course. So whereas here the characters are all just like whatever, who cares, right? So yeah. Okay, so actually, in addition to the sequel, apparently, like, there's some rumblings of a TV series, and I'm like, that actually, like, could kind of maybe work. Because they could do it where it's like, every episode they go find another witch, and it could be, like, through, like, different, like, cultural kind of things, like, they could do. Well, I mean, again, like, the whole thing, like, right at the end was they go to, like, a desert or something, and it's like, okay, that's at least something different, right? And they could maybe, like, do, like, a voodoo thing or something, and, I don't know, some other, like, folklore stuff. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, like, oh, shit, what's the name of that Japanese thing?
Oh, which one?
The woman with the slit mouth.
Food.
I want to say it's Tsuchi something, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, like, stuff like that, where it's like, again, is it going to be good? No, but it's at least some idea that could maybe, like, a little bit, Because, again, the one, like, I guess, thing that I was kind of thinking for this, where it's like, oh, this is a little bit lame, is, I mean, okay, the whole movie's lame, but, like, the witches they use are the very standard, like, Western witches, right?
Oh.
So I kind of wish, like, again, that, like, the desert one at the end, I was like, oh, that'd actually be kind of, like, just for, like, some variety of, like, what they actually did, like, combat-wise or whatever, right? But, so that actually would kind of deal with that. I don't know. I'm trying to, like, give, like, actual constructive feedback to this, which is, like, why am I bothering?
Not possible.
Yeah. Well, I guess, ultimate thing is, this was not worse than I thought it would be, and that's good enough as far as I'm concerned.
Not better, not worse.
Yeah, honestly, well, okay. It's as good as I hoped it would be, basically.
Okay.
That said, the next movie...
Yeah, well, the next movie is a sequel to a movie that we saw a long time ago that we really liked.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, this sequel, as far as we know, is one that is not good.
No.
So, this is going to be very sad.
It'll be one of those things where it's like it's not part of the canon.
Yeah, because again, again, like for this, there was no, there was no hype, right?
Yeah.
To live up to. Whereas the next thing, it's like you were so good, and then now you're this. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll be the random people that actually really like it, but something tells me that won't be the case.
I don't think so.
So, yeah.
Let's get ready to be disappointed.
I mean, can we really be disappointed when we already have such low hopes?
That's true.
Oh, well. Well, I'll see you for that tomorrow.
Yep.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.